Hey everyone, Mike here from Canadian Cards. Thought I'd just attempt my second video, go through a few things that that I like to collect. I think that's key. I've watched a lot of videos and of you guys out there, and it seems to be a common thread. You want to collect what you like. It doesn't matter what the market's telling you to collect, or what you want to collect should be the important thing. So I'm excited for the National coming up. I've never been. Even back in the day when I was collecting, I heard a lot about it, but I never attended. And Chicago being a favorite city of my wife and I, what better way than to make a... I think we're going to come down for 4 days. I think we're going to come down Thursday to Sunday. And, she'll do some shopping, and hopefully so will I. So here we go. First item I got here is, sorry guys, 1985 Topps Roger Clemens, near mint to mint 8. I don't know if he's ever going to make it into the Hall of Fame. He's really tainted his image, and hopefully he does. He was a huge hit when he came up here and pitched in Toronto. I live about 40 minutes from Toronto, and when he was with the Jays, he was a big hit. Next up, one of my all-time favorite Red Sox, the Yaz 1980 Topps, near mint 8. I know, something about that design I just love. I don't know what it is about the 1980s. It's just pretty simple, and great shot of him in action. And not necessarily will I have, this video I'm going to showcase some of my Red Sox players. But I'm trying to go as recent to as far back and go from there. Next up, we have the Eck 1979 Topps, near mint 8. I just think this guy's I think he's a legend. He's got the flow. Up north we call that hockey hair. He's got great flow. That's the terminology. Just good presentation. He's got his warm-up jacket on there, and it's a beauty. What do we have here? Mr. Louis Tion. That's the 77 Topps cloth stickers. I picked that up recently. Again, there's all kinds of stuff down in the U.S. that comes out that, even as a young child, I never saw this kind of stuff. But we have a national expo twice a year, sports card expo, and I seen that there, and I think I picked it up for about $15, which, I understand the cost of grading cards, and hey, for a Louis Tion 8, I don't care what it is, I'm going to pick it up. Also picked this up at the expo. 75 Topps rookie outfielders. There's one of my faves, Mr. Fred Lynn. You guys know the story from my first video. Became a baseball fan because of the Red Sox in their World Series attempt against the Big Red Machine. And that outfield of Rice, Dewey Evans, and Fred Lynn, I just thought they were a great trio out there, so I had to pick that up. Also picked up this beauty, Louis, sorry guys, Louis Aparicio, 1972 tops. Again, I just, you know, I've got a lot of graded commons in Red Sox, but you know, semi-stars and stars are what gets me going. So again, I think it just presents well, a little off center, but that's okay, doesn't matter. Collect what you like. And then going back a little further, the Yaz again, 1970 tops. This near mint to mint 8 off center, but I like that. You know, I remember the 1970 tops. As a kid, I went, Buffalo, New York's not far from us, and my parents took us over for a visit. I was only about 5, and I gotta think that I bought a pack of these, and for some reason, don't know whatever happened to them. There is a memory in there of having some of these as a child, but I think I bought one pack back in the day, and no idea whatever happened to them. Probably ended up on the floor of my dad's car, because I was only 5 at the time, and he probably pitched them. And keeping in line with Mr. Yastrzemski, picked up his rookie card recently at a show, 1960 tops, X to mint 6. Had to have it. Price was right. Although we don't have a lot of it up here, I mean, for you guys south of the border, your dollar's worth about $1.35 up here, and a lot of our prices are a mirror image to your prices down there. So, you know, you get more bang for your buck. We do see a lot of American dealers coming up, and they're coming up to the expo. They usually have it in May and November, and they're usually coming up, and they're spending because they get that, you know, they can buy, they get, you know, 35 cents on the dollar. So it's well worth it. Whether they're a collector or a dealer, it's well worth it. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is something that I will be bringing with me to the expo. I picked this up. Watch the glare there. Sorry, guys. I picked this up at a local card show, and you know, I hemmed and hawed about it. Plan to get it graded or slabbed. Hopefully, I imagine PSA will be at the National, and yeah, it's just I did some research. I seen it and walked around and pulled out the phone and did some research, and the autograph seems to match and everything looks good. And then I even looked up the name Mike Tamposi. I googled his name, and there is a family Tamposi, and it's new to me. Apparently they opened up the Ted Williams Museum. I think it was in Florida, and I think the Tamposi family had something to do, or they invested in it. So for me, it's you know, neat piece, and I paid $50 for that. The guy wanted 80. Bought a couple of other things I'll show in another video, but work that in for 50 bucks buying a few other things. So hopefully it's legit. Like I said, everything points that it is. I'll drop it off at PSA and pay whatever it costs. I know it's a jumbo, so it's probably going to be a little more. And hopefully it comes back that it's authentic. If not, I'll see the guy at the show, the local show, and work something out with him. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully in the next week, maybe a few days, I'll make another video and show you guys some more of what I got. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you subscribe and like it, and we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend down south, folks. Take care.